Yo, what's up guys, Gray here, and today we've got our week 3 battle of the UPA. We're going up against Hayes and his New Orleans Noiverns, I believe that's his team name. Yeah, we're a little bit behind on this one, and then I'm behind on being behind. It's just taken me 3 hours to drive what should have been really like an hour and a half round trip max. So yeah, well, I'm actually an hour late to this battle. I'm so sorry, Hayes, if you're watching this, but make sure to go check out my opponent. I don't remember this team particularly well, so yeah, this could be a little interesting. He does bring what I think I expected. I'm pretty sure this is roughly what I was expecting from him. Yeah, Thwacky was to be expected, the Senscorch expected, Jellicent for the Keldeo. All of this makes a lot of sense. I don't necessarily remember my build particularly well, but I think I always led off with the Keldeo. I think this team also had Torn. I think they had Tornadus Styrian as well. I think I expected Torn over the Hydreigon, so Hydra could actually be a little bit annoying. But we'll see. We'll see what kind of set it is. Probably going to be physical with Superpower will be my assumption, but yeah, could be very annoying nonetheless. I think leading off with Keldeo gives me like a pretty decent all-round lead outside of maybe the Thundy. Yeah, I think that's a solid lead. Maybe I lead off with my Abomasnow, because it does kind of get to click a button, but at the same time, like, the Senscorch is still there. It still exists, unfortunately. Yeah, so I think Keldeo is a better lead. If he leads off with Thundy, it is what it is. But yeah, good luck, have fun to my opponent. First time ever facing him. He's been pretty good around scheduling. Granted, he was on vacation first, and then yesterday we went to play at like 2 AM my time, and I just was so tired in the evening that I asked if we could reschedule. And then of course I turned up late to this as well, so not great on my part. Leads off with the Terrakion. That's absolutely fine by me. I don't expect him to want to stay in, just on the off chance that I'm like Scarf or something. So yeah, I'm going to Toxic. This could be Sash. If it's Sash lead, then so be it, but I don't think he wants to risk losing his Terrakion turn 1 when he's still got Jellicent in the back. And if he predicts me to make that read, then he's made a just fantastic play. But there's no reason for me to not expect the Jellicent to come in. And I think only like banded Terrakion will actually knock me out here. He does withdraw, okay. And that's 100% the Jellicent, so as long as we can hit this, I say as long as we hit this, of course, why not? Oh man, this is just going to be my season, isn't it? Why am I even running Toxic? I've just missed every single one of them. Do I want to click that again? Realistically, nothing wants to take the Toxic. This is still helpful. I could go into my Stoutland on this. I'd love to have this Toxic though. Shadow Ball probably does a decent amount to me, probably more than I would like. Jellicent. It's got Shadow Ball. Why is Shadow Ball not regular? I mean, it's not doing too much damage to me. He's not going for a Scold here, so I'm just gonna go out into my. I'm gonna go out into my Stoutland. If he does Scold and get the burn, or he goes for a Will-O-Wisp, and so be it. Energy Ball, that's fine. Didn't expect that. That was not like intended. Check does get a Spadef drop, but that's fine. So it's got Energy Ball. Who knows what the rest of the moveset is? May want to just Willow me. I'm quite happy just going for a Facade as like a middle ground, because there's not a whole lot else that wants to come in on this, so yeah, I'm going to just click Facade. I will be quicker, so actually maybe Facade wasn't the play. I think Facade wasn't the play on this turn, but he could be like wary of Crunch or Wild Charge and go out to the Hydra. He's going to know I'm scrappy from this and not Sand Rush. I mean, he knows that I'm probably Assault Vest from that, the damage I took, or at least for death. But he hasn't seen the Intimidate, so I would have thought Scrappy was fairly obvious at this point. Unless I'm just like Assault Vest, Sand Rush. He's going to withdraw. Goes out into, is that the, yeah, it's Wacky. No, that's fine. Facade realistically is the most I could have done to this, so... it's doing a good chunk. It's actually pretty good damage. If I wanted anything to take that hit, probably going to be this. Yeah, I don't realistically have great switch-ins to it. So, what else could I possibly do here? I mean, I want to keep the specs on Victini. Do I want to keep specs on Victini? It would definitely help with breaking Scent Scorch. I think Facade still does the most damage here. I expect either like a knockoff or a U-turn. Yeah, the knockoff. Losing the AV sucks a bit. That was great. Yeah, but we're just going to get more damage off on this. It can take another hit quite comfortably. The grass move would probably hurt. Do I want to go into my Abomasnow? If he U-turns, that would kind of suck. I think Victini is probably fine as a middle ground. I think either U-turn or a grass move's coming out here, so I'm going out into Victini. If he knocks off again, no, Drain Punch. That actually works out even better. So at this point, I can throw off a Specs move, but I kind of want to see what his initial switch-in is going to be to this. So I don't see any harm in just clicking U-turn. I don't think there's any world in which he wants to stay in. I could also click Blue Flare. Blue Flare will do a lot, but yeah, he's still got the Scent Scorch, so I'm going to U-turn on this turn. If he stays in, he's almost definitely going for a knockoff. And this may make him think that I'm Scarfed. Goes out into Gordon, that is the Scent Scorch. This is fine. I could have clicked Psyshock, but I think this keeps my set a bit more of a secret. And now I can just go into Tyranitar. And I think at this point I want to set up my rocks. Yeah, I think rocks is probably the play. Like, I could Rock Blast, predicting something to come in. Like, the Thwacky could definitely come in here. But I think rocks is just the all-round best play. I don't, because Thwacky's not choice locked, I'm not sure whether it can actually do enough to me. But the Thwacky is definitely annoying. Woodhammer would knock me out. That's kind of wild. But I'm pretty sure it's just an Eviolite set. Maybe Rock Blast was a better play. Maybe it was better, but I think he wants to preserve this for the Victini. I think he wants to preserve this for Victini, so I can't see him staying in and wanting to take a Rock Blast. If he just straight up Leech Lifes... Okay, he did. Wow. Power Whip or Leech Life coming out here? Just a Fire Lash, okay. I think I'm pretty happy just to Rock Blast here. I don't see any reason not to. Like, it should always kill a Cinder Scorch, right? Unless it's Charty Berry. I mean, we don't need like 3 hits if he's Charty Berry. That's just Grassy Terrain. No leftovers from what we can see. And yeah, I'm just going to click Rock Blast. I might die. He's going to withdraw this time. And that is the Terrakion. So it's going to take Rock's Chip. It's going to take a Rock Blast as well. He only hit 2 times, but... now this is where the issue comes in. That I straight up do not have a switch into Terrakion on my team. I think Keldeo might be fine. I think actually... Maybe I just want to sack off my Stoutland now. Do I sack off Stoutland? It can still do something. It doesn't have its Assault Vest, so it's not as good at switching into things, but it can still switch into the Jellicent. I think Keldeo is actually somewhat less useful. But actually, no, it's good for the Hydra. I think Stoutland is the switch here. I could Protect and Scout whether or not it's a Choice Locked variant, but I don't believe it's going to be Choice Locked. I think it might be Rock Polish. Just go for the close combat. Go knock out the Stoutland, unfortunately. Now, I kind of want to bluff the Victini, but I think going Keldeo is just a better play. I think Keldeo, but maybe just Air Slashing. I'm going to do that. Because this in close combat, it's not going to appreciate Air Slash much. But I don't think he wants his Jellicent Toxicked. And considering I made that play last time round. Or we can switch out into Jellicent again. Yep. We are going to get Rocks Chip, we're going to get some Sand, and we're going to get Air Slash damage. That's doing not a whole lot. They're not going to get the Sand. I'm terrible at predicting Sand turns and when they go away. It's just how it is. Energy Ball could come out. I think Tyranitar is always going to be the switch. Actually, I could just go into my Abomasnow here. I could go Abomasnow. That's also very tempting. Yeah, I think that's actually a better play. Because Energy Ball or Scald, if either of those be used to either of those, then it should be able to eat those up. Now, I think I just want to throw off a Blizzard. Blizzard does allow the Scent Scorch in. Realistically, I don't switch into Scent Scorch particularly well. But I think Blizzard might be the best all-round play. How much is Blizzard doing to a Center Scorch? Probably not enough. But we are going to get a Hail Chip on things now. Strength Sap. That's fine. It's going to be annoying because this Jellicent is generally annoying to kill. It does now mean that Rock Slide is just like no chance at all to knock out a Center Scorch. As part of me just wants to double here. I just double into Tyranitar. I think that's a better play. Because I think the Center Scorch is coming in. I see very little on his team that realistically wants to come in. Maybe the Thwacky expecting the Grass type move, but I think there's always, like, Center Scorch is just a better play. It's just always a better play for him. But I think he's got to be in, like, somewhat close to timer. It does seem like he's taking a while on these turns, but it could also just be the connection. So we are going to switch probably before the Jellicent. He might also stay in. If he just thinks that I'm like a Leech Seed set or something like that, he might just stay in. He's going to withdraw. Have we seen Center Scorch? No, he's seen a Thwacky. That's... If I click Blizzard, I really wanted to click Blizzard on that turn. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. He is going to like take Sand and recover it back up, so it's really not doing a whole lot. If I click Blizzard, it'd been such a decent play. I think maybe going back into Abomasnow is somewhat fine. I mean, you could also Drain Punch, but I think you might knock off expecting... You could also just go for the Grass move. Like, Grass move is pretty free against my team. I think Drain Punch or knock off is more likely. Does Keldeo take one from the Thwackey? I feel like it doesn't. I mean, no. Fairly simply. Does Tyranitar take this hit? This Drain Punch. I mean, it would take a Drain Punch. I think just going Keldeo is going to be a better play, though. This is such a tough game. If I had Toxic the Jellicent early, that would be nice. And if I had Blizzarded then, it would have been amazing play. U-turn. This is actually okay. I think that's probably actually the best play I could have made, albeit it was a little bit rushed towards the end. I gotta start looking at my own timer, because I've taken a lot of time on a couple of turns. I just need to get drilling. At some point, I just need to get drilling. I definitely want to Toxic this. I really want to Toxic this. But Energy Ball is going to hurt. It's annoying. I mean, there's a lot of time in between turns I should be taking advantage of. I could definitely Toxic this. I think, again, Tyranitar probably is my best play. Or Abomasnow. Hard Abomasnow would also work. I see, I'd love to get this Toxic just so I could... You know what? I'm going to go Abomasnow. I think I want to go Abomasnow and make the exact same play again. I think we'll make the exact same play with the switch into Tyranitar, because I think this time he might expect me to expect the Thwackey. It's going to withdraw. Let's just go hard into... I kind of want to Leaf Storm. So he gets Grassy Terrain, I don't, so it doesn't show anything. I'm just going to Leaf Storm. If this is Choice Scarf, we'll find out now. This is kind of a loose play, but I don't have a switch into Terrakion, so... We do have speed, and we're going to be able to knock out Terrakion. That's amazing. Okay, that's like the biggest threat, arguably, to my team down. Still got some things that I have to try and work through, but... yeah, that certainly helps things. He knows I'm Scarfed and locked into Leaf Storm, so he can go into Center Scorch. But if that turn had come, like, I don't know, 10 turns earlier, if I had led off with Abomasnow and just clicked Leaf Storm, I'd been in a hell of a place. Does this take the hit? I'm genuinely curious. Thwackey. Granted, I'm at -2. Leaf Storm, it will take that. It will take the Leaf Storm. He's not going for the Grass type move here. He's not going for a Grass move. Do I just want to go Keldeo again? I kind of want to stay in and just Leaf Storm. Like, in Grassy Terrain. I'm at -2 though, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, at this point, does Sand kind of just win? A little bit? If I weaken this a bit more. I could weaken this more. Nothing it does is going to knock me out here, so... yeah, I'm just going to Leaf Storm again. And do very little damage. So he knocks off. Okay. That's fine by me. I don't think I now outspeed this. Did that go before? It did. He doesn't have Grassy Glide. So I could just go into Keldeo here. I think that's fine. I think the U-turn is likely here. Does mean Jellicent comes back in. But I'm actually fine with that. I think that's probably better for me. Actually, I could have gone for Rock Slide there. Rock Slide would have knocked it out. That was a bad play. Because if he goes for Grassy Glide or anything like that, then yeah, that would knock me out. But he doesn't have the grassy terrain up. He's going to take Hail Chip as well. He's going to take Rocks when he comes back in. I kind of don't double back into Abomasnow. Expecting the... yeah, I kind of want to double back into Abomasnow, expecting the Jellicent to come out. I don't think I need to play that aggressive, actually. If he just Drain Punches again, not in the best spot. I think he wants to keep this around, though, because grassy terrain is so valuable to him. So, yeah, I definitely think he wants to keep it around. And now, actually, because we're not choice locked, if he goes into his Center Scorch, say he does actually just... yeah, he does hard withdrawing. I expect a Jellicent. Yep. We can Leaf Storm into Rock Slide, and that should knock out... I think that will knock out the Center Scorch from where it was at. So, yeah, that's the play I'm going to make. This is lefties. I don't think had we seen that? We probably had seen that. Yeah, so I think Leaf Storm into Rock Slide. Has a chance to knock out, especially from the range it was at. Like, say we do 7%. Yep, that's a Center Scorch. Leaf Storm should put it in range, but we're going to miss. Okay, yeah, that's not even worth risking now. Oof. I mean, Earth Power would have been a middle ground play. If I expected him to potentially stay in, that would have been better. Earth Power into Rock Slide probably would have knocked it out. Tyranitar is actually amazing, I think, in this late game. I just want damage on this. Victini can do so much work if I put damage on this. But at the same time, this also gets to click Blizzard if this goes down. I don't think... I think Rock Slide is probably the best play. Hopefully we hit. Okay, we do connect to it. So that's going to do a decent chunk of damage. And we're going to get the flinch. I'm going to click Rock Slide again. I don't think this knocks it out. Looks like a roll. I think it's max HP. It's going to be like max HP, max defense, in fact. He's going to withdraw. Sends out this thing. This should die to Rock Slide as well, right? I think on the calc earlier it looked like it dropped to Rock Slide. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that's actually amazing. That's really good for me. We know Send Scorch's boots, that was to be expected, I think, as well, but... it looks to be max defense, which was a roll in my favour to knock it out. So Abomasnow now actually has a pretty good chance to do things. However, saying that, this is a problem. It may go for a fire move. It may go for a fighting type move. Fighting is a bit more scary for my team. Do I want to go Tyranitar? I think Excadrill is looking really good at this point. Hydreigon, if I can even spell it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. If I expect a fighting or a fire type move, I could just go out into... Like, he's got to have gone out into this for a reason. Keldeo, I think, has the least necessary matchup at this point. And it goes for U-turn. Okay, so I think that's Scarf. Pretty sure that's Scarf. And I think I just want a Toxic. Do I just want a Toxic, or...? I think Toxicking is fine. He never wants my Abomasnow to come in for free. So yeah, I think like Toxic plus Rocks would be a bit of an issue for him. This does outspeed his last, like, all of his last mons, unless this is Scarfed. I mean, that'd be handy information to get. He has 6 seconds left, so I don't think this is going to matter. It's not Scarfed, so we're going to get a Spec Surf off this. That almost just knocked him out. It's going to go for an Agility. Okay. Okay then. I think I can go Tyranitar and just Protect. If he goes for the Focus Blast, then that's a good play, but... like I said, he was taking a long time with his turns, so this would suck that it comes down to timer, but I've been there. Unfortunately, you got to take the L. If he goes for Focus Blast, then yes, he knocks me out. You can claim a couple of kills if he goes for Focus Blast here. Thunderbolt, this should never knock me out. Yeah, that does very little. We get parried, so he actually has a chance to pick the K up with... In fact, I can just go out into Victini and it won't be able to knock me out of any one move. And yeah, in fact, don't even have to do that. Time run out. Yeah, good game to Haze. Unfortunately, it comes down to timer. I think that should count as a 5-0 win, but if it's anything like last season, that will count as a 1-0 win. I think I had that game in the bag at that point. It was going to be close. Obviously, Agility Thundy is a problem, but like I just protected on that turn or went out to Victini. Either way, it was going to be a KO. Then you had the Jellicent, half HP, Center Scorch, and Hydreigon, I believe was Choice Scarfed. I don't think that could have broken my team. I could be wrong, could very well be wrong, but I want to say that I probably could have won that game from that position. I think I probably had it, but excuse me, hard to tell. I think this is a 5-0 win. It could be a 1-0. I will see after the game, and I'll put it on the screen somewhere what the actual result of this game is. But yeah, make sure to go check out my opponent. Really great guy, been really good with scheduling, despite the fact that we've had many setbacks. I'm actually playing this after my week 4, so that's just how far back we ended up going. But yeah, unfortunately it does come down to timer, which sucks. I don't enjoy timer wins, but unfortunately timer is part of Wi-Fi nowadays, and you had to kind of play to it. And yeah, I don't know what the result will be, but if you did enjoy the battle, please leave a like and subscribe for more Draft League content. Until next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.